Well, it's a big night, one of our biggest, I think, but you've got a few big ones coming up, but sport's been our life, so this is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's competing, watching,
Winning.
running a business, winning. Well, me and you always used to compete. You're a bit old now, but...
No, but you know what?
Those nights coming home from school, you bowling off your long run, I was only about 8 or 9.
Oh, no.
You know, I still tonked you all over the garden.
But the thing is, you know, I don't think either of us have been particularly great at actually the active part of sport,
Well,
have
speak
we?
for yourself. I
No,
mean,
but what we've done is we've made a business out of enjoying
well, you always
being
say
the
we
promoter
had to
of it.
work in sport because we were no good at it.
There you
That's
were.
the problem. You know, like I said, we were really, really competitive. Everything we did, you know, whether
Still
it's
are.
me and him going and having a spar in the gym or playing cricket against each other, or you know,
Run. But you
running.
know, the frustration for me is I think I did a lot of hard work starting it, but then I have to say, you know, and I'm very proud to say, Eddie's taken it to another level. What would you pay to be out there tonight? What would you pay to be
Not
running
a lot
across that
because I'd
white
be
line?
embarrassing myself.
I know,
mean,
but if only we was any good at anything other than just running sport.
this is the great thing about sport.
Yeah.
Here you can go out with 10 mates and
yeah.
make a few mistakes and sometimes hide. But with Foxgroves, you walk out in front of 80,000 with little gloves on to have a fight with another man across the ring.
And nowhere
I mean,
to
that
hide.
is, you know.
Yeah. I look at you and it's like, you're better than me anyway, and when you talk, I actually hear me speaking.
It's on, it's here. The rematch.
Well, I get that quite a lot.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's quite
for me.
handy because I can use your air miles. A lot of other bits and pieces where, you know, I could just be you on the phone.
What are you going to be like on that night at 6:30 when Anthony Joshua walks in the ring and the show's underway to hundreds of millions of homes around the world, and you've got 83,000 people in there and it's down to you?
There's so much happening in the night, isn't it, that you don't really get a chance to soak it up. It's just probably just before you walk out with Frotch. So when you go into those England home dressing rooms and Bobby Moore's on the wall and, you know, you see Frotch in there and he's hitting the pads, and Frotch is a very intense character. You know, you can see his eyes popping out in his veins, and he's scared and he's nervous, and that's the moment where you walk through the tunnel and you walk out, and then it's just a roller coaster. You walk in, boos, screams, the national anthem, Michael Buffer, let's get ready to rumble, and then you climb out of the ring and you sit in your seat, and like me and you will normally go, right, good luck, you know, ding ding, and that's also the last message you give to the fighters.
But I
You know,
think-
you've got a whole team standing with you in the corner.
Yeah.
Go on, Carl, go on, Carl, go on, Carl. Right, good luck, mate.
And then you're on your own.
And that's it. And that's why I feel it's the greatest sport of all, because that's it. That's when.
But there's something special about all this, that we're talking about the Stadium of Dreams, Wembley, and tonight, for Little Leighton Orient, this is our Stadium of Dreams tonight. Today, football is just for the family, isn't it? I mean, your wife's here, my wife's here, you know, your grandfather's here, you know, and that's what clubs like Leighton Orient are about. But in the sports business, what we're about is building the future for so many people, and your job is to carry on when I'm not here. And it's really reassuring to know that I haven't wasted my time, that we've left it, you know, I'm going to leave a legacy, and I know you're going to do a blinding job, because I see, you know, not being funny, but, and I know I'm biased, but anyone else who's promoting boxing, they might as well pack up and go home now, because they're nowhere near your level. You know, you've got this business controlled properly, and you're doing it for the right reasons, and for that reason alone, you know, you're going to be successful, and that's what having children's all about, as you'll find out as your kids grow up.
I don't think my little girl's going to be a boxing promoter. I'll keep her well away from that.
You can't tell me that you're not excited about Frotch Grove.
Cool. So I'm excited about tonight. Different kind of nerves, isn't it? I mean, you've been involved in the boxing as well.
Yeah.
I think 90 minutes makes a big difference.
Yeah.
The most nerve-wracking time is the last minute. I mean, how many times down here have we sat here with, and the ball goes up, and you see it coming a mile off.
Yeah.
The corner goes in, and you know it's coming.
Don't
you?
remind me
You
of
know
those
it's coming,
days.
and that'll probably happen tonight, because you know we never win easy.
Your mother never wanted you involved in boxing. She used to say to me, do whatever, put Eddie in the business, get him do whatever he wants, but don't get him going to boxing. And I said to her at the time, that's not my choice. He will make the choice of what he wants to do. And you made your call. And it'll be the same with your kids. If one of them decides they're going to be a boxing promoter, trust me, it's in the genes, mate. A Hearn's going to do what a Hearn's going to do, and that's the end of the story. So, over to you, pal. You can sort that one out. We could win tonight. Imagine what it's like, father and son, all the years we've been together, working, playing. I could be at Wembley with you for the finals of the playoff, and the week after you're bringing
Twice in a week.
the biggest fight in history of boxing. I mean, as a family, that makes me really proud. It's really proud.